Hey, hi guys, welcome back. This is Rekha. Today we'll see encapsulation concept and access modifiers in Java. So first we will understand access modifiers in Java because we are going to use in an encapsulation private and public access modifier. So we will understand first this access modifiers. So there are total 4 access modifiers in Java. One is public, second one is protected, default, and private. So if you want to remember, then you can remember like this: three P is there. One is public, protected, private, and fourth one is default. Right? So public access modifier. Once you are using public access modifier, then your code will be accessible to everyone everywhere. And if you are using protected, then it will be accessible within the class, within the package, and within the subclass only, right? If you are creating a child class, then it will be accessible in the subclass only. But default, it will be accessible within the package only, package and class. And private will be accessible within the class only. You cannot access outside the class, even not in the child class, right? So these are the 4 access modifiers, which is very important if you are going to write a program, right? So these are the 4 modifiers. So I have written in the definition as well. Public we can access anywhere. Protected we can access within the package and outside the package in the child class. And default we can access within the package only. And private we can access within the class only, right? So default means if you are not using any access modifier, like we have a public, protected, and default private. So if you are not using all three access modifier, then compiler will automatically consider this default access modifier. And once it is a default access modifier, then it will be accessible within the package and within the class only, right? So I hope you understand these access modifiers. Now we will move into the encapsulation. So what is the encapsulation in Java? So basically it is a process of wrapping the code and data together into a single unit. So as an example, I have showed here one capsule. So in the capsule, like we have a several medicines, right? Mix of the medicine they wrap into one capsule, right? So that is you can say one unit. So in our class, in our coding, we can assume it's a combination of data member and function. What is the data member? Data member is nothing, is just a variable, and function is a method. So it is a combination of variable and method. It will be wrapped into one class, right? So what is the advantage of encapsulation? So by providing only a setter and getter method, we can read only and write only. We will see in the coding, right? So if someone asks you why we use encapsulation, then what we can say? We can say it is a way to restrict the direct access to some component of an object. So user cannot access state values for all of the variables and methods of a particular object, right? So that's why we are using encapsulation, so that any user like directly they cannot access, right? So now we can see with the coding. Let me write one package with the name of encapsulation in Java. I'll create one class. So let's say suppose that I'm creating a class with the name of employee. So suppose that employee has some name, right? So let me take a variable name. So name will be in string. So I'll define in string name, right? So what I said, all the records which we will keep inside the class, those will be private, right? So I'll use here private, right? So in the definition, what says? Let me see. So all the variables and all the methods which you declare inside the class, those will be private, so that other person cannot directly access, right? Indirectly they can access by using getter and setter method, right? So we are using private. So since we are using private, if I am using, let's say suppose that I am using one more class, right? So in other class, this method will not, this data member will not be accessible. So it is accessible within the class only, not even child class, right? So that's why we are using private access modifier. So if you are using private access modifier, then what you will have to do to access this data, right? To access this data in another class, what you will have to do, you will have to create one getter and setter method. So first, let me create a method that is getter. So how we can create a getter method? So we can create a method like void and get. Here we have provided name. So what we need? We need name. So we can say get name, right? So this is a get, like we are getting the name, right? So return type, it will return name, right? Name. Since it is returning name, our return type will be string, because this void will return nothing. Void is a return type, but it will return nothing. So that's why we will have to use return type as a string, because name will be a string, right? Now we will have to make it public. Here we will use public access modifier. Why we will use public access modifier? So that it will be accessible everywhere. But we are not directly accessing this variable. With the help of this getter method, we can get this name. We can set any name and we can get, but directly we cannot access it. So now let me create one more method. So getter method I have created. Now I am going to create one setter method. So how we can create? Void set name. Since we are setting some name, so we will have to pass some parameter here. So we can pass some parameter like string name. And I'll make it public, this method as well. Now I have declared one parameter here, right? So we will have to initialize this parameter here. Name is equal to name. So this name will refer to immediate current class data member. So I will use here this keyword. We already have seen in the previous videos this keyword uses. So this keyword, what it will do? It will refers immediate current class data member. It will refer to this, right? So now I have created this getter method and I have created this setter method, right? Now I'll create one more class, right? And I'm creating this class with the name of encapsulation test, right? So what we will do now? We'll create one main method and Now we will create an object. How we can create an object? We will create an object with the name of employee. This class employee is equal to new employee. Now with the help of this reference variable, we can set some value, right? We can set some name. So let's say I'm setting, first I'll call to setter method. This is a setter method. Now it is asking to set some name. So let me set some name. Let's say suppose that I'm setting a name Peter, right? So I already have set the name. Now I'll call getter method, right? How we can get the name? So let me print this value. Sys out. So let me run this program. See output Peter. So in first class, we have just declared the variable as a private, but with the help of this getter and setter method, we are setting the data Peter and we are getting the data. But directly you cannot access. If you can declare here some any name uh, in this private, then you cannot directly access it. So with the help of getter and setter method, you can access this record. Whatever you will set, you can get it. Right? So this is the concept of encapsulation in Java. I hope you understand. So now we'll understand package. What is package in Java? So package is a group of similar type of classes, interfaces, and sub packages. See, this is a package, right? This is a SRC package, and we have created a sub packages. These are the sub packages, and you can also create inside this package. You can also create a package. So it is a group of similar type of packages, interfaces, and classes. See, under this package, we are creating similar type of classes. So many classes you can create, and you can create a interface as well. So this is called package, right? That's what it is saying. Package is a group of similar type of classes, interfaces, and subpackages. So that is called package in Java. There are two type of packages in Java. One is user defined package and second one is predefined package, means inbuilt package. So what is a predefined package? Which is defined by Java itself, right? See, this is a Java. Java itself is a package, right? So Java has some predefined sub packages, that is lang, right? Util package, AWT package. So these are the sub packages. Java itself is a package and Java has some inbuilt packages. These are the lang, util and AWT. These are the sub packages. In upcoming videos, we will we will see these inbuilt packages. And these are the classes which belongs to this package. Lang has these classes system.class, string.class, and util under util package we have this predefined classes arraylist.class, map.class, right? AWT has some predefined classes, button.class classes, right? So these are the classes which are predefined classes, and these classes belong to these packages, and these packages belongs to this Java package. Java itself a package. So this is a predefined package. And what is the user defined package? User defined package is which we define, which we create a package. So these are the user defined packages. This basic Java programming, these are the packages which we have created. So this is a user defined package. So if you are creating a framework, and in the framework, if you are creating any package, right? So that is a user defined package.